There's the digs there. Go, mate. What are you looking the wrong way? You're looking at me.
Times we're in seem like there's no going back. The things we're hearing about, the Lord has spoken of. There's no surprises in the kingdom. You are made for this hour.
We're live.
You are made to stand strong. You are made
Well, where do you
for
live?
this time.
I'm living right here, right now.
You are made to sing. You are made to fight. You are made to worship with all your might. You are made for the glory. Poured out upon you are made for this time. You are made for this time. Calling the fathers, calling the fathers. You know war very clearly. We're calling the fathers. Calling you to the young ones, to the young hearts. The spirit of Elijah's been released upon the land. The spirit of Elijah means John the Baptist is here again.
Oh, pretty much got it here if you need, mate.
That's okay. I got
Yeah.
stuff.
I haven't pulled my table out because I'm all pretty well stowed, but
That's okay. I can pull mine out if we need it.
yeah, the kettle's just boiled.
How are you, my friend?
Yeah, doing all right. Yeah, getting there.
That's good.
At least I got some sleep last night.
I slept for a while and then got up and sat up for a while and then slept some more. I've just decided that if that's how it wants to be, so
Yeah.
be it. I'm not worried about it.
There, the spraying of the skies today is incredible, mate. You might as well put the farmland up there.
Look at this.
Oh no, it's just incredible.
It has been for days. Day and night.
Yeah, this is 4 or 5 days now.
And they'll be doing it at night as well.
All right. Welcome to Sunday. Where 2 or more people meet and his name is a church. So let this be our church. Stuff ready. All right. That's just boiled.
That's okay. Should be hot enough for me. I might have to bloody as well.
Did you have sugar?
No, so it is.
Yeah, it is. Oh, cool. Done.
Thank you.
That was easy. See who's first. So we got Dan Tilders is first. Good morning, Dan. How's life down there in the Albury Wodonga? The Wodonga. Good morning, patriots, enlightened souls, and freedom-loving warriors. Well, that'll be most of us here today. Catherine Kate, mate, you just keep coming in second, Catherine. Give that lady a silver bullion. Happy Sunday. There's Leanne. G'day, Leanne. I just read your messages. Thank you very, very much. I haven't responded as yet because I've got the live going, but yeah, I got home yesterday, turned the phone off, switched off, done, no more. So yeah, thank you. I'll show those pictures of that bloody ute that you sent to Phil. It looked like a perler. Need a few more Freedom vehicles like that around the place. Maybe that could be the Tassie version of the Freedom truck. Melissa Birdsey, good morning, Melissa. I've still got your little medallion you put in my pocket for blessings on the court day. So I've got that here for you. Thank you very much. And I've still got your 2 beeswax candles, which I'm going to light up probably today. Sharon, good morning. Yeah, thank you. And I've got no worries with you having my number. And yeah, look, if I can ever get to Tassie, mate, I'd love to come and say good day and just. It's the only place in Australia I haven't been to is Tassie. Sometimes I just shit stare the Kiwis and I say the only places in Australia I haven't been to yet is New Zealand and Tasmania. But that's just in jest. Because they normally veto me when they talk about the All Blacks. Yeah, you guys win. The chemtrails are extreme, everywhere. There's another one spraying right above the camera now. Probably can't make it out. But it's just crisscross skies. Corey caught another picture. I'm not sure if you remember a few weeks back. They did a chemtrail, but it was like a parting in the sky where there was a shadow in the sky preceding the plane flying the chemtrail. Corey got another good picture of that today where the clouds seemed to open up in a straight blue line prior to the plane flying to it. I'll have to try and get up on Telegram. Something really weird about it. Troops in the Jervis Bay area, Australian troops walking the streets, patrolling the streets, I'd say, I have to say. I couldn't get enough footage just to see whether they had BBDAs on their rifles or not, which would mean they had blank rounds, but they look pretty well geared up. I don't know what that's about yet. Comments will come out today, but Corey's shared that. Jervis Bay basically is Canberra. Christine Keen's here. Got Mark in quiet contemplation over there with his coffee. Got the good gear. Got fun runners. Fun running everywhere. No. Well, probably because I saw the distraction, which is Putin has a arrest warrant from the United Nations or something like that. Yeah.
That's his gold star for rescuing children. The charges are that he removed children from the Ukraine.
And yeah. Oh, well, we'll see how we go.
Exercising the rest.
Yeah, good luck, mate. Yeah. We can't even arrest a bloody magistrate here. Good luck getting Putin. We're still today remembering Steve, the true blue patriot, whose life was taken from us earlier in the week. And we pray that no other lives are lost in the taking of our freedoms.
More people know his name than any other nation. Why aren't we in love with Jesus Christ? We call it out, we call the love out, we call it out in Jesus' name. We call the love to fall, the love to fall in Jesus' name. We call it out, we call it out, ooh, in Jesus' name. We call it out.
I was thinking that with the footy starting again, and the AFL with their teams, there'll be over 10,000 players that will be beating the system since they were
All in the nations, come,
I wonder whether they injected them with stadium time to attract children.
Look, your thought process is very much where mine is looking at the moment, because it's not something we want to see in any capacity. And when we're made to believe that the 5G is a very important component of that, without mentioning the names, maybe our 5G isn't weaponized at the moment. They're using them for telecommunications, but something tells me they're not actually using the 5G, so to speak. They're using the networks. Your phone will come up, it'll say 5G, but it's not switched on. It's not fully empowered.
These are frequencies that
Good morning, Christine. How are you? Yeah, good.
Morning, Chris.
Yeah, I don't know. They're just thoughts and conversations they have.
It's coincidence, I don't believe it.
Ex-players have died suddenly, and people in little leagues and alternate leagues have died suddenly, but nothing on the... And it just, once again, I'd hate to think someone has to die before people wake up. It's like roads, you need 3 deaths on a road before they'll repair the road. It's like someone has to die before they actually fix it. And that's the bloody worst thing about it. Until it hits close to home, people just aren't going to see it. It's Guru's trying to win the vote of those that have been injured with the jibber jab. I think he's found a lot of... Exactly. It's pretty much a lot of what we're doing here. Look at those ones up there. Big bloody crosses in the sky. X's and V's and L's and U's.
Praise you, Jesus, for the victory.
Praise you, Lord, for the victory. I'm praising him for the victory earlier in the week. So I'm just sitting here, bloody, in my own little mind, having my cup of coffee. Morning cup of coffee. My it's getting pretty late in the day now. Oh, right. I haven't heard that one. Yeah, I haven't heard that one.
The reports are exactly the same as what they used
Right.
to 2 days apart.
2 days apart. Far out. Yeah. Like I said, I turned.
50 on now.
Has anyone heard about the Tasmanian person who lost their life in a similar way to Steve?
Council.
Townsville. Yeah, I switched my phone off yesterday. I just turned it all off. I missed a call from Carl Leibold, unfortunately. A few others. Got a nice message from the Unite and White crew congratulating me on the victory.
Double jeopardy,
Yeah, just something in the background. The prayer of John the Baptist, or the song of John the Baptist.
Sit decus patri genite qui proli et tibi compa utriusque virtus spiritus sancte Deus unus omni temporis evo.
Nice little station wagon. Kia.
In your hurting, in your sorrow, I will ask my God to move. I speak the name, 'cause it's all that I can do. In desperation, I'll seek heaven and pray this for you. I pray for your healing. The circumstances would change. I pray that the fear inside would flee. In Jesus' name, I pray that a breakthrough would happen today. I pray miracles over your life. In Jesus' name, in Jesus'
He's running the wrong way, that one.
name.
He's going the opposite way from fun.
I speak
Yeah,
the name of all
he's running away from the fun, that one. No fun running here. I'm going the other way.
blessings, every
Oh,
promise.
chemtrails. See, they're continuing.
I speak the name no grave could ever hold. He is
There is no doubt at all that without these chemtrails, the sky would be as blue as blue.
pray for your healing. The circumstances would change. I pray that the fear inside would flee. In Jesus' name, I pray that a breakthrough would happen today. I pray miracles
Pray that a breakthrough
over your
happen today.
life. In Jesus' name, in Jesus'
Hey, what are the digs saying? Let me have a look. Good morning, all. Happy Sunday. Good morning, man. Who's Cow? Here we've been here. Oopsie. Morning. Sharon had an oopsie. There's a block from a friend lives a block from Stephen. I posted to the okay, I'll have a look. Thank you, Melissa. You all, yeah, you all did that. That's right. Morning, g'day, Addie. This is Freedom. Trump has predicted his arrest on Tuesday, right?
In Jesus' name, I pray that a breakthrough would happen today. I pray miracles over
Yeah, mate. Corey's posted that up too. I don't know what it's about. Yeah, I don't know what it's about, mate. I don't. But they're in full patrol order. R.I.P. Steve. Around New South Wales, sent a video of army soldiers walking down a street fully armed. Yeah, and it's on the peninsula, basically on the northern end of Jarvis Bay. National Park area off the side back of the town there. Mate, all my presumptions would be as good as yours. Yeah, ex-military bloke, I've got nothing to give you. Oh, lift your vision higher. So you guys see that chemtrail they're making there at the moment. There it is. Look at that, clear as in the camera. Just burning holes in the air. Just consistent. Linear cloud, right? Yep. Line of sight. The nothing to see here cloud formation. Is the Lord. Just trying to find me bloody energy. Feel very Sundayish. Sitting on my bum, having a coffee.
How many know we can't stay where we are? We gotta go higher than the north. You gotta lift your vision higher than we've got it. You gotta set it on the Lord Himself. Lift your vision.
Higher than you seen before. Clean out my cups, canteen. Right, ready for business. I might tune out to a bit of distraction this afternoon as my Fremantle Dockers take on St Kilda. Just a little 2 hours, just, yeah. Nah, me either. You can just listen to the commentary and watch the game all good. All the other shit that goes with it, it just makes it an easy thing, yeah. But you know, you can't be all bloody war. You got to switch off. That sounds like a V8. Sounds like a Freedom truck, possibly. Oh well. Cleans, no flags today. Down the street, fully armed, eh? On our way to Warwick, there's Vicky Victorious. I was listening to Corey speak to Vicky this morning. Good morning, Vicky and Hans.
Vic's gonna go live, she said. Oh, thanks, chat to her for me. Yeah, I rang her.
Currarong. Plus Navy doing exercises in the bay here. All right, thank you, Adash. Our investigative reporter journalist on the spot, Adash. We're probably yeah, everyone's going for the memorial for Steve, and thoughts and prayers are with you. And it's Cara here. There she is. Good morning, Cara. Oh, kettle's on. Yeah, kettle's just boiled, Cara. What do you want? Was it over 1,400 banks worldwide have collapsed?
Blue Range was empty last night, mate.
Was it?
Not a soul inside.
Oh, well, we could have a couple of souls there tonight.
It's completely empty. My friend.
Actually, I'm not going that far out. I'm watching my footy this afternoon. I'm looking.
I think it's actually must be closed because there was no wheel tracks going in and out of it for a long time. I think it was closed. Blue Range.
The code hasn't changed?
Yeah.
It has.
New one 7622, guys.
Free of charge.
Took me a while to work it out, but I got it. It took me a while to get to work the code out, but like I said to him, people are lazy. They usually only move one wheel or something similar to that. In this case, it was one up, one down, one up, one down. One big up, one big. I always take a photo first and then start trying to guess.
Tomorrow night, I'm going to stay within range so I can put your footies out.
Tomorrow, let's go ahead and
Yeah, I've also put some new pictures on.
Propaganda for it.
Put it on the red bumper, Corey, and fix it.
Morning, Laura. How you doing? So, yeah, can you find? I'll send a link to.
Guys are just getting a couple of things for us to talk about. It's quite interesting, the movies that are out at the moment in Canberra cinema. It's like they're trying to tell us something.
Can I use a coffee or a cup of tea or anything?
Oh, that's nice, but
No, we're
no,
right.
it's not good. They look at my dog. Look at that.
Oh, it's good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a stinker. Yeah. Yeah, but same old. Good. Oh, actually not. I'm doing different work next week, which is good. They haven't moved me. I put my hand up for a voluntary thing. You know, it's the 110th anniversary of the apology to the forced adoption. You know, from the people that have been taking their kids away from the 50s, 40s, 50s into the 70s. And there is the 10th anniversary for that. And so people coming to Camp Park, and so we will meet them at the airport.
All right, we're getting ready to go down, Diggs.
So,
Right, here we go. Come over here.
The first movie is called
So just a quick catch up, Diggs. We were talking about movies that are out on the cinema here in Canberra at the moment, and the titles and the quick brief on the title.
and how they're advertised in a line. So there's a few movies, posters from left to right.
Left to right. So yep. So
First was Till.
first movie's called Till.
Justice Needed a Voice.
Justice Needed a Voice is called Till. So that's moving from left to right. So the next one is, so the movie's called Till. Justice Needs a Voice. Next,
Portrait of the Queen.
Portrait of the
Queen.
Portrait of the Queen. Yep.
Yes, so that's Elizabeth.
Yeah, and then that's it's got then Queen's face.
Then there's a movie, We Are Still Here.
Then the next one's called We Are Still Here. And what does it say in the middle, down the bottom?
Event tiles of Indigenous strengths.
All right. Yeah.
Then the next one is
Next movie is
Shackleton, the greatest story of survival.
Shackleton, the greatest story of survival. Which
28 crew, 1,000 miles from rescue against impossible odds.
28
And then the next one is
against impossible
Pearl.
odds. And the next one's Pearl.
From Mia Goss Pearl, and I can't read anymore. My phone was
Yeah,
shaking.
But yeah, just a bit of just from left to right, the movies there.
Justice.
Justice Needs a Voice. We're still here.
The
Um,
Queen,
28, 28 people who's
crew of 28,
crew of 28 and surviving the impossible odds,
the
or
greatest story of survival.
the greatest story of survival. Just like it's like these movies, just left for right, as like it was trying to tell us or something.
Yeah,
Yeah. But anyway, whatever.
it's coincidences.
Coincidences and things. Yeah. It's like the movies are trying to tell us something here.
So maybe Pearl could be the answer. So I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah. There's a new club out. What I heard today, the 4838.
48, 38.
Yeah.
What a new club did you say?
Yes. Hopefully I get it back up again. No, it's disappeared. Supposedly, there's 48 bankers. They use the 38 mil gun in 48 minutes time. Bankers. So the Great Reset. No, I don't have it anymore.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a,
down. Vaughan's hanging back, isn't he? Actually, I'll make sure my car is locked up. Better go catch up with him. Like a work day, I'm sure you can't get into work mode. Quite happy in the sit. Did you see the possums, or was I just showing no one the possums? One more. We'll have another look. I was doing a pre-proclamation possum peep. Sorry, possums, we're coming in for another look. There we go. Hope you're all well. I'm just going to face you that way for a second. I'm just going to go this way for a second. Well, you didn't miss much, but I didn't forget you. Oh, hasn't the Governor General had enough of this yet? The rowers are out. Beautiful day to be out and about. See, what am I doing? Oh, that's what I'm doing wrong. So I'll get my shit together in a sec. I'll take that out, put that around the other way. And that's what I'm doing wrong. All right, now, so bear with me. Now we can go that way, like that. Which way are you guys looking? Yeah, now I can use my handle properly. Look at that, like, beautiful day. With one AFP under the tree on the foreshore. There's another red vehicle up in the sort of the courtyard of the main house on the left-hand side. Can't tell what it is. Like a camper or something, I don't know. Yeah, that's right.
Ross, did you download that letter from Dave? Because I haven't got word, Karen hasn't got word, none of us could open it. He sent 2 letters, sent them out telegram,
Screenshot or something.
but I can't open it. I'll send them to you by telegram now. I'll forward them to you now. So one's 9.5 kilobyte. Both of them, I guess. I don't know. He said both. You're smart, I'm not. I don't understand any of it. Yes, I've got. I don't don't know if he wanted us to read them today or not. I haven't spoken to Dave today. And you put friend request to Vicky so you can watch her live? Well, I've got Amazing Grace ready. I better link this up. Get the Ode ready.
That's the first time I've seen it happen with a fucking chemtrail.
Well, we've seen it.
Is it the second time?
We saw it here. Oh, look, they've laid another one right now. We saw it here one day, but I saw it about 2 weeks before I saw it here. I saw pictures from California or something. They were doing the same thing.
You can definitely see the plane because it could be the shadow from the sun for the
If you
other
look at-
chemtrail onto the cloud.
If you look at all the other pictures, there was nothing there, and then you saw him turn it on as he was going towards it, and then the blue line started. The cloud was complete, then it started separating in front
So
of
you
it.
can definitely see the plane at the front of the white.
Yes.
Yeah.
We watched it with our eyes.
Well,
It was Karen, myself, Vaughan.
It'd have to be sound or
yeah, there's a
what's-
frequency involved, but see that
some
one's.
sort of radar. I don't know.
But see, even without the cloud there, that one looks like it's part of the cloud, which it has. But even without the cloud there, last time it's like it parted the sky, and it's leading like nautical miles ahead of the plane doing it.
Yeah, that's a long way. If you can see that, if it's that long up there, it's a long way. It's pushing in front of it.
Testing.
There's something really unusual about it. Yeah.
Check. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2.
All right, boss. Which boss?
Wake up, go, Governor.
Do you want this boss?
I'll take that one. I'll be the
Okay,
I'll
so-
be the boss of that one.
Just so you know, so we'll press that button. We've got YouTube.
I'm the boss.
I'll get Amazing Grace timing set up first. Hang on.
I'm the boss. I'm the boss. Oh. I'll do as I'm told, boss. Promise.
All right.
That's interesting.
Sorry.
Sound almost blew me backwards.
I didn't mean it to play. I'm just trying to get the timing right. All right. So there's that one ready to go for that.
Yes.
Press that button. We got that one. That one's ready to play. We're all linked up. He's on a split microphone check. Words.
Oh, I don't need the words.
No, you don't need the words, but we've got to get it in front of us, out of the way of the speaker to make the sound travel better.
Oh yeah. Don't block the sound.
Who's doing the auction today?
You are.
No, you're working that out. I'm gonna put this on the side and I'm gonna get myself in place.
I'm gonna leave it up to the individuals themselves to take their own stand and leadership.
Well, that's what we usually do, but someone has to work it out before we start the morning. Otherwise,
It's
we're
still
standing
there
like
and no
idiots
one's
going, someone come and do this.
Still there. I'll do it.
Quick question. Who was gonna have a prayer this morning? You're gonna do the prayer
I'll
this
do it.
morning?
Oh,
Would you like to do a prayer this morning?
yeah. Okay. I've got one of them in my mind somewhere.
I didn't realise.
As long as we can mention Stephen. Can we mention Steve in that prayer this morning too? I'm just going to take one quick photo before we get set up. I like a chemtrail over our house. Alright, I'll close that and you can go back to whatever you're doing. Okay, that one we need there. Alright, that's all there for you.
Ready? 'Cause I'm going live this morning.
You're going live!
Oh,
I'm ready. I'm
which phone are those 3 phones you got to use?
Piggybacking off this one.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. Righty. Enough of that.
I'm not seeing a live from Vicky yet.
No, her time 10 a.m, which is our time 11.
Ah, that makes sense.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
That old chestnut. Queenland time.
Check. 1,
Yeah,
2,
Queenland.
Dip.
Queenland time.
Dip.
Okay.
They're waiting for us.
Good morning, Governor Joe!
Who's wearing a hat?
Put it over
Check,
that camera.
check. Hat check.
That's it.
That's what it should be. Hat check.
Stay first! They rode with songs in the battle. They were young. Straight of limb, true of eyes, steady and a go. They forged the end against odds uncounted. They fell with their faces to the foe. They shall go not on as we go left gone. Age shall not read on, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them.
We will remember them.
Lest we forget.
Someone ring up air traffic control, tell them that the Qantas flight moving from north to south forgot to put on the chemtrail switch. Chemtrails on all aircraft except his. Just let them know.
Maybe they forgot to put the additive in the fuel.
Yeah. Your chemtrail switch isn't on, mate.
David Kelly. As Governor General of this nation, this letter is a direct appeal from the ever-growing cohort of Australian people, both here and at home. And man, it's growing fast.
Oh, yeah.
Bigger every day, Governor. When are you going to stand up for the people? We call on you to action the public reveal of an unredacted finding of the police report tabled at the Woodrow Commission and signed for by the QC. Becoming an official document, not a handwritten document without signatures or names, was a police report. The Woodrow Commission.
You got it? You're right. Cough it up. There's breakfast.
The Woodrow Commission, as catalogued with the Police Integrity Commission, resulted in a 90-year suppression order containing 28 names of alleged pedophiles of prominent stature. These included judges, government officials, an ex-prime minister, and others, Friday enough. And some of those people even committed suicide when they thought their names were going to come out in 2015. Interesting. Very interesting. That our Australian government, Parliament, and now yourself has made no attempt to undo this 90-year suppression order for the supposed safety and well-being of the population is unacceptable. They've gone one step further. They've now made it law that everything that is said in the closed courtroom is suppressed automatically. Revisited again in 2015 in the Senate Legal and Constitutional Affairs Legislation Committee meeting, the then Senator Bill Heffernan, given time from his fellow senators, delivered the same request for the findings to be released to the public, Governor General. You even have senators asking for this information. And they were given time from fellow senators who thought it was also important to ask for this information. As the senator stated, it is not so much the secret that's the problem. It's when a group of people such as the 28 on the police report, keep each other's secrets. Sorry, Senator, it's a problem for me. Further into his appeal, he quoted the judge of the day. We decided not to revisit that issue because the public would lose confidence in the judiciary. Tell me, Governor, why would the public lose confidence in the truth? I think the government should take that on board. Why would the public lose confidence in the truth? They may lose confidence in the people who told the untruth, but never lose confidence in the truth. Governor General, how can you justify a 90-year suppression order of a police report tabled at the Woodrow Commission, given that the Australian taxpayers paid out roughly $64 million on this case? We have the right to full disclosure of this information. We paid for it. We paid for results. You didn't give them to us. 26 pain-filled years later, we have stood each week since August 30, 2021 at Government House in Queensland, and we're still there every week. And daily since the 7th of February 2022 here at Yarralumba. Sound familiar? That's your front door. We're either real victims, family members of victims, or friends of victims of the appalling industry of child trafficking and pedophilia. We the people also require the individual honoured with the position of Governor General to uphold the requirements of the office of Governor General, including April 22nd, was it? When you could have walked out your front door and stopped the police from illegally assaulting people right outside your front door.
3 days before I had that done.
3 days before Anzac Day. And then you had the gall to lay a wreath in the name of freedom, people fighting for freedom and sanctity of their children. We inquire why you haven't stepped in against the obvious government overreach with tyrannical legislation such as no medical person, doctor or such can go against the government narrative with anything. Also,
Thanks, Afro. Thanks, CGI.
police overreach with 6 hours of torture to a blind man at night. That's against the Geneva Convention, Governor General. And the human rights covenants that we helped write and sign twice. I say, let it be up to the men and women of Australia to determine their level of confidence in the police, the judiciary system, parliament, government, yourself on all these matters. You're sincerely concerned representative of the Australian people.
Governor General David Hurley, you're losing your honour every day. You're coming very dishonourable. My name is Joanne. I have lost confidence in the government. Federal, state and illegal local. I instruct you to dissolve the federal parliament and issue the writs for a fresh election immediately. Further, I want all the documents that Senator Heffernan produced to the Royal Commission relating to the public commission released to the public unredacted immediately. That means now.
It does. It does.
These two things are not up for negotiation. We will be here every day fighting for our children because pedophilia and child trafficking is not acceptable in our community. We will be here every day until you do as instructed and become honourable again. Perhaps.
I forgot yesterday, Governor. You had some homework. You had homework. My apologies, Governor. Grubbinator. Acquiescence. To give an implied consent to a transaction to the accrual of a right or to any act by one's mere silence or without express assent or acknowledgement. Acquiescence. That was your lesson for the day. And I forgot. I must apologise. You must have been sitting there going, they didn't tell me, rocking back and forth. Because we know that you have no acquiescence. That's an interesting word, isn't it? Governor General, I call on you to start a Royal Commission into Queensland police actions of late regarding sieges and procedures. There has been a very high rise in police announcing emergency siege using sonic weapons, strobe lights as torture, and then finding the person that they were sieging dead by shotgun wound. I think we need a Royal Commission into this, Governor. It seems very convenient that they use shotguns. No rifling, no tracing of the weapon. And it's very unusual for a person with only 7% vision to even own a gun, because you can't really shoot that far if you can't see anything accurately. And then to say there was no shots fired initially in your report, but then quote that 5 police cars and a house was shot, and then the person themselves was shot. And then change your story to 2 shots were fired. And that's an amazing shot from a blind man to hit 5 cars in a house and then himself with 2 shots. Royal Commission, Governor, into the Queensland Police's actions. They are not de-escalating, they are escalating. They were even asked why they used a sonic weapon, and they said to provoke a response. You would think they wouldn't want to provoke anything to a man that they suspected had a gun. De-escalate.
Maybe that's the word he needs to do for his homework.
Homework for tomorrow, de-escalate. What does it mean, Governor?
Even the soldiers on the ground in operations know how to de-escalate. Know when it's required. We're still here, and
Why not?
we are not lying.
He sings that in the shower. Yeah, you just get that thing stuck in your head. You hear it every day.
We're going to have a
You hear it every
prayer.
day. It's got to be there, right?
Are we going to do a prayer?
Yeah, I was going to do that, then the prayer, and then the
Okay.
Amazing Grace. Yeah, it was to give me a bat for the cricket. That's not cricket.
Well, it's distraction, isn't it?
Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Never got a job, never wore a mask. 2 years for the past, and we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They raided the camps, found all the camps, 2% camp, but we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They broken the roads, broken the law, back country still now, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They snatched my car and knocked me up, but the man on bail, and I'm still here. They try so hard. We try not laugh. They tow my car, the next day's back in the same car park. These cops ain't smart, I'ma make a drop this charge. Son, you watch, we take it back to the start. No D's, no titles, no trespass. Now we charge you, tables to turn, we come with a proof for all these souls, all the abuse. Nobody gonna cut you, stop off. Yeah, who at the door? Macadam, bring on the storm, fly with the FD, thought we were gone, regroup and come back to the front lawn. Yeah, we're still here, still ain't got no fear. We will cry, still ain't shed no tear. The sense that we still here. Is that all you got? We take volume off, we unite. You don't call a shot, so we've been here all along. And they're still here, yeah, they're still here. Return of the soul, but they never left, they're still here. Yeah, they're still here. Yeah, they're still here. The oldest civilization. Listen, how many years? They're still here. Need your support for the new 80s warriors for Alawari for the law and in June income law records. Gotta cut out the cancer. Yeah, that's what the plans are. Walk with the elders, they got the law, we got the numbers, that is the answer. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Never got a job, never wore a mask. 2 years go past, and we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. That rain at the camps. I know we can't do September, but we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They're breaking the roads, breaking the law, back up and spirit now. We're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They smash the car and let me up with a man on bail and I'm still here. They see us come, we see them run. Now we are one, free our daughters, free our sons. Yeah, they're getting scared. Front line, you can bet I'm there. Even when we're gone, our spirit lives on. Yeah, we ain't going anywhere. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Never got a job, never wore a mask. 2 years go past and we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They raid at the camp. Down the camp. 2 kicks at the camp, but we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They're breaking the roads, breaking the law. Back up the spirit now. We're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They smash the car and lock me up with a man on bail, and I'm still here.
See that one changed direction?
Yeah, I did, mate. Started veering in on the other one.
Yeah, very the other. But the other one cut his chemtrail as soon as he started coming behind him. You notice that?
Yes, yeah.
The other one flicked it off.
Flicked
just
it off.
Flicked his off just as the other plane come up behind him. So they didn't cross into him.
Wonder whether they're volatile.
We give thanks and praise this Sunday. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation. Deliver us from all evil. Deliver us from the evil ones. For the power and the glory and the kingdom is yours. I pray for the 48 children a day that go missing. I pray their pleas be heard. I pray they feel the love and light of rescue and the love and light of real human people at their call and at their request. I pray for all the leadership across the world, from the international to national down to the community level. I pray that the leadership of this country can quite clearly see and know what is right and what is wrong, and make that moral decision to choose what's right for the people and choose what's right in the bigger scheme of things and what's good and evil. I pray for all the troops around the world that are fighting for good. I pray that they conquer the evil. I pray for all those that are evil, that you may shine the light on them, Lord, for we know not what to do with them, and then we hand them over to you. I pray for all those soldiers that are in the fight here with us, all those that we know, all those that are fighting for freedom, the sanctity of children. Those that have lost, I pray for their families and their friends. I pray the full armour of God over them so they may be protected in their day of need. And Lord God, I thank you for the victory. In Jesus' name.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that that taught my heart to fear and grace my fears relieved. Oh, precious tear, that grace appear, the hour I first believed. Through many dangers, toils and snares, we have already found. 'Twas grace that brought us safe thus far, and grace will lead us home. When we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining at the sun, we always days to sing God's praise. And when we first begun, amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
I'd like to play something from Stephen.
Yes, mate.
He's a little clip from here from himself.
Bachelor of Arts, double major in history. My name's Stephen John James Fitzpatrick Harrison. Apologies for the handle, but it's Irish. And I'm a Bachelor of Arts, double major in history from 2003 to 2006, both here and at the University of Queensland. I'm practically self-taught and self-teaching now, so anyone I find who's willing to allow me to chew their ear off, I do so. I've been obsessed with it ever since I was a child, and I thought the obsession should lead the, I suppose, the occupation. But no, I've always found it particularly fascinating, mainly, I suppose, out of a, how can I put it, I'm comparing it to modern life. I found modern life less tasteful and old life more tasteful. History is fundamentally like learning one's own surname or one's own origins. I mean, without history, it's impossible to have a real understanding of who one is, who one's country. The most curious thing was that an eccentric archipelago of tea drinkers ruled the world in such a way that no other civilization has ever succeeded in doing, even to the present day. I mean, America's vaunted superpower status is barely 1/5 of the power that we exercised over the planet less than 80 years ago. Basically, what one is viewing is something that is essentially miraculous. There's no reason why the Britain of the Stuarts became more powerful than the Kingdom of France, for example. Louis XIV's government in France was infinitely more powerful than ours. Likewise, Napoleon was thrashing the Russian Empire, which had about 10 times our strength. And even then, after 20 years, as Napoleon grudgingly admitted, it was St. George's cavalry that beat him. And when he was referring to St. George's cavalry, he was referring to St. George on the British gold sovereign, as there was a common saying at the time that Britain would fight to the very last Austrian. I find that our ancestors lived in a way that was in more accordance with nature and with humanity's inherent desire for beauty than we do today. I find that there is a pandemic of uglification, to quote His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales, in the modern world. That anything beautiful we find, we seem to get our paws upon it and turn it into something ugly and detestable. When it comes down to basic levels of history, at the moment we have an attitude in historical academia that argues that history should be interpreted according to political ideology, whereas history really at all times should be governed by primary evidence. Trying to read a philosophy into that is only of any value if the facts actually dictate that philosophy. If the philosophy dictates the acceptance of the facts, it becomes propaganda. Because it gets to a point where it's impossible to put everything into topics when one sees the holistic picture I was referring to earlier, the beginning and the end. Instead, one sees an entire grand narrative, and every part of that is linked. And thus you learn about one part, you inevitably learn about another part, which fans into another part, which fans into another part. It gives you plenty of nervous breakdowns, but it's lots of fun. Never trust a book published in the British Empire after the 1930s unless you can vet all of its evidence. But preferably the older the better. You know, if you get into history books written especially in the early 19th century, you'll find the highest quality of them. And also with regards to any form of primary source. If you find any kind of primary source from any period, whether it be letters, coins, artifacts from that period, diaries, cross-references for ambassadors, reports and things like that, you find the real story of history.
So that's the caliber of person the police are now calling domestic terrorists.
Yeah. Someone that never even had so much as a parking fine.
Miraculously, they found a gun.
Legally blind. Never so much as had a parking fine. Loved by the community. Historian. Believed in king and queen and country.
Yeah.
You'd think they'd look back into his look him up and find that he had no violent history or any history at all.
But they didn't. They reacted on MSU.
MSU.
Shots fired at homes. Absolute make shit up. They reacted on that. And the
Well,
innocent
originally
man
it was
lost his
just
life.
seen with a weapon, apparently. And then they said that there was shots fired. But originally they said that there was no shots fired. And then they said that 2 shots were fired. But then they said that 5 police cars in the house was hit and himself. Must have been amazing. For a blind man, he's an amazing shot.
Oh yeah, ricochet rabbit.
What amazes me more than anything else is how he could have shot without a gun. It's one of miraculous appears when it suits the police narrative.
One with an untraceable no rifling barrel.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder whether they have those in
No. Stay here.
Okay, I'm saying. I was about to, but I'm not going to now. Well, thank you. Whew. Thought I was in trouble again. I'm always in trouble.
Too big, Gaz. Too big.
A little whippet.
Whip it, look.
Yeah, we're watching the chemtrails during that, and they were paralleling each other. Then the plane to the rear of the other veered left to cut across the chemtrail of the plane in front of it, and then the plane in front of it seemed to preempt it and then turn the chemtrail off, so that the other plane wasn't flying through its chemtrail. That's what we actually just witnessed there. And then other planes in the sky flying at the same height, same directions without chemtrails. So are they naturally forming or are they not? When you can just switch them on and off.
It was an interesting video I saw of the JAL aircraft on the ground. Looked like it's highlighting the wrong switch, and there's all this light shit coming out of that.
I'm going to want...
Dan,
Yes, yep, come on.
Okay, do you
Oh,
want to
Vicky's-
Bluetooth this there? Turn your Bluetooth on and I'll link you up.
Yeah, sorry.
What it's called.
I'm face this way, there's other people there.
Right. The worst thing is that people think we just want everybody to believe we're right. We just don't want to be wrong. No, I would rather be totally wrong. We want to be wrong about the whole thing. We're not, and we know we're not. And that's the part that is the hardest to comprehend. But we do know what we know. And so, we can't keep doing what they do in peace. We have our cars down in Canberra and whatnot, and Karen and Greg and all the boys. This is definitely a statement and a half, isn't it? It's got every message there that we need and more. I'm just going to try not to get run over. As I said, I hope you can see this. It's a bit hard for me to see the screen. I've certainly gone all out with this truck. Every message you could possibly want. As long as I don't get run over. Except for the exposed to 28. Gotta get an exposed to 28 on there. That one's so true. Well, they're all true, aren't they? I hope I don't go too fast, but then again, you can always go back and watch it later. The town of Warwick, Queensland. And here we have the back. Oh, brilliant, Christine. You found me. Excellent. So you're watching in Canberra too. G'day.
We are, Vicky. We're right here, Vicky.
Yeah, say hello to us.
Hello. Say hello to us. Say hello to me, Vicky. I'm here too.
I've got to tell everyone,
Never
yeah.
happened.
phone. Mikhail's here too, Vicky.
Some lovely people here today, and it's very emotional, very
Jeez, there is a lot of
a
people.
lot of people very upset, as you can imagine.
Oh, wow.
Good morning, people.
Here we can-
I'm doing a live down with the people in Canberra at the Governor General's that stand there every day for the pedophiles. Is there anything you'd like to say?
Against the pedophiles, not for them.
There's a lot I'd like to say.
I don't think
I don't think that they'd like to hear it. Pedophiles and satanic rituals. It's just so wrong at the moment. Well, it has been for many, and start realising that we need to do something to put this.
Absolutely.
Dr. Harmer.
Have you heard of Expose the 28? Hashtag Expose the 28. Well, that's who you're talking to now.
Okay.
Down in Canberra at the Governor General's. So they've been there for 403 days, I think it is now. Same people. Yep, absolutely brilliant freedom fighters. So they've asked me to do a live today so they can join with you for Stephen, because they know Stephen too.
Dear, our people. This is very obvious, and I made it quite plain on Facebook exactly that. What they're doing to the children. And they have been doing this for years. It's got to be.
They've got to be stopped.
Exterminated.
Yep, it's got to be stopped.
Yes. This is the first.
You've got a little tiny yellow egg.
No, is it an egg or is it?
There we go. I just noticed it.
Is it on there?
Yeah, probably.
It's on there.
You have to call you Eggy now.
It's a wonder. Sometimes I have chai for breakfast.
All right.
And the little things, they just get stuck everywhere. And I thought that may have been it.
No, it was egg.
It was egg. Oh,
Something for Ron. All right, well, I shall
thank you. Good luck.
keep
people
toddling
in
on.
Canberra.
Yeah,
Thank you for what you're doing.
yeah, they're brilliant people down there.
Yes. Yeah.
Friends here now. We've got Christine, Sharon, and a friend of mine.
Oh,
Mark,
Sharon's there.
informing the people of what's actually happening in this
Sharon there.
country of ours. You take it easy. Thanks are so good. All the kids.
A lot of people obviously care.
Do they know you're up and running?
Yeah, Christine's on, Sharon's on, Crazy's on, and yeah.
I'll go down there, I don't need to ring them. until we
No,
get
you don't
shit
need to
together.
ring them.
Okay.
There you go. You can tell them you don't need to ring
I
them.
don't need to ring
We
them.
hear you, Hans.
until we get shit together.
The Hansard hammer.
All right. Go and see a few more people. See what this lovely lady's giving out.
Oh, what was that?
Bye.
Pow.
That's Thank you. Is there anything you'd like to say? This is live to the people down in Canberra, to the freedom fighters down there and everywhere else. It's hard. I know it's hard. Big breath.
Stephen was a wonderful gentleman.
Yes, he was.
Everywhere he went, he made friends. You know, he was always firm about what he believed in. He stood for the monarchy, for our country, and for God. He never passed up an opportunity to talk about the Lord. And he'll surely be missed.
He will be. Come here.
New sign going up in Victoria. No camping, no parking, no sleeping cars. It says contact Parks and Wildlife for
Be strong.
caravan parks locations. It's going up everywhere in Victoria at the moment.
That's, they're still in the Commonwealth.
We're the same age.
Hi,
G'day,
I'm Vicky.
G'day, Vicky.
I'm doing a live.
Yeah.
You don't mind? No. I'm doing it for Freedom Front down in Canberra.
Okay.
We've been down there heaps of times, and they're actually watching the live now on my live.
Yeah, right.
If that makes sense. So yeah, they wanted me to come to the memorial for Stephen.
Yeah, nice.
And just talk to people. So is there anything you'd like to say to anyone?
No, we just, it's good. It's really good to see that people around the country are, coming together in memory of him, and we've got some people that knew him and knew him across various aspects, and some were close and some just knew him to say good day.
Yeah, that's it.
And that's okay too. But this man was about speaking up to truth for truth, and his belief that we all have the right to speak, and we're just here to remember that, and yeah.
Just to bring some solidarity together, to be there for him when we couldn't be there for him. Thank you very much. Have time. So many hugs. Thank you, Steve.
Yeah, no worries.
Appreciate it. G'day.
You're Vicky Overland?
Yeah.
You're live streaming
I am. I'm live streaming down to Canberra.
to Canberra?
Yeah.
I've got another live stream. I'm recording with the GoPro as well. So
Awesome.
would I be able to get your link as well, just in case you'd probably get better footage?
Well, I don't know. I'm just wandering around talking to people. I'm just doing it on Facebook. I think it's the first one I've ever done. So hopefully it works.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. No worry. What was your name?
I'm Ryan.
Ryan. Nice to meet you, Ryan.
Yeah, I was a good friend of Stephen's.
You were?
Alongside Brett and a number of other people who are in the Australian Federation Party.
Right.
I last saw him in December, and we had finished off a bottle of port.
Oh, nice.
But I haven't drank since, so.
Yeah. It's hard. Very hard.
So, were you down there in Canberra for the Million March?
We were down there from the 7th of February.
Yeah.
We do a lot with Expose the 28, hashtag Expose the 28, which is what the Governor General.
Was that the Woods Commission?
Yeah, the Royal Commission with Bill Heffernan.
Yeah, they're hiding.
Absolutely.
Because they're all in on that.
Yes, yes. The chaps and ladies and gentlemen down here have been there for over 400 days now, every day.
I spent 2 weeks there, and that felt like a long haul.
Yeah.
So that's a real commitment.
Yeah, well, absolutely. We just come back for 2 months down there over Christmas. They're brilliant people. They've been holding the line for so long. And they fluctuate. There's a lot of Canberrans that are coming now too. But yeah, it fluctuates because people like us are coming backwards and forwards. So I couldn't give you a proper number. But if you get on Freedom Front, Canberra, shutting down for a few weeks. Thank you.
You're not doing shit by being opposite government house.
There's a few more people here, so he's starting to grow.
They don't give a single fuck. I don't give a fuck about your opinion. Turn that shit down.
Say how they're feeling. You know how they're feeling.
It's still too loud. It's still too loud. It's still too
You're right
loud.
there, you need a hand. I'm doing a live. Would you like to say anything?
Well, I didn't know Sue very well.
Showing herself now, isn't she? There be demons there.
around handing out pamphlets at the elections. Right. Yeah, it was a really nice watch.
Look at the stupid shit she's got on her leg.
Oh, yes, yes. And we had a good class.
Alice!
We have medicinal purposes. Absolutely. Cut it out and have a little look.
Ellie, tell him to stop fucking talking to me. Tell him it's not
Certainly was.
Yes, it is. You have
Very gentle. That's our bless for everybody. For the movement and everybody else as well. Yep.
We're paying some respect, so just you have some respect, please.
Keep following on. Thank you.
Trigger City tried to kick that
If it
away.
was your loved one, we would respect you.
Oh,
It's just a shame.
doing live. Is there anything you'd like to say? Not at this moment. That's fine. Just getting anybody that wants to put their feelings out there. And go back to the story. Sorry. Anybody here would like to say anything? One of our major freedom fighters is gone now.
Fucking kick my fucking dog, you cunt!
And wrong.
Kick my leg! I don't give a fuck about the fucking leg! Go away! Fucking dog!
I'm sending this down to all the LinkedIn down Canberra, the freedom fighters down there. That's Governor General. Yep. Dan and Corey and Phil and Karen and Tobias and Greg and Mark and Anita and everybody else that I know down there. But, they're brilliant people. They've been there for so long. Yeah, over 400 days now. Every day. Every day. Dan went to
Fucking stupid cunts we are.
yesterday. They dropped 3 of them, and then you didn't even have to be worked out from previous. Yeah. Oh, they can't even go that easy. But yeah, keep the 3 of them.
You have a nice day now.
Thank you for sharing.
All my children were vaccinated.
I'm only moving away because the conversation's going towards issues that they will censor us on.
Oh, they didn't put that online. I'm online. Down to the freedom fighters down in Canberra. And the Governor Generals.
Isn't that the truth? She's telling the truth there. And that should bother her.
Thank you.
That guy, did they get onto that guy that hadn't flipped the switch on his chemtrail yet?
No, I guess he might have.
You
But
can
the-
sack that guy.
But I suppose the evidence is there. We've seen them flick them on and flick them off.
Yep.
Morning, folks.
Might need to hold it closer.
Just want to thank everyone for being here this morning to pay their respects in loving memory of Stephen Mason. This part of King's World, Monday night, 2:31.
He's only about 9 months.
Most of you know Stephen
That poodle's only 9 months. Wow. Look at the size of it. It's the biggest poodle I've ever seen, and it's only a baby. I'm just going to spark your ass here.
And various other things. Stephen was a constitutional monarchist as well. Had great respect for the monarchy and great respect for
A book here, I'd like just to pass it around if everyone can just, if you're happy to, just write your name or write a message.
You're actually being filmed assaulting here.
I kicked a
You're being, yeah, I know you did. You just admitted it too. This is a memorial of someone who gave their life. You're now assaulting people and you're creating a crime.
Stupid bitch! Go and get help.
All right.
Control your wife. Fuck off me, cunt.
Yeah. You've moved into our space and you've assaulted us.
Oh, get fucked, I've assaulted you.
Yeah, you did,
Fucking
mate.
snowflake.
That's assault.
Get fucked, you stupid fuck. Never come back here again.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe you shouldn't.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you've just been.
That's disgusting behaviour.
It's the exact behaviour we're fighting against. Yeah. A memorial for someone who's lost their life and she's gone and kicked it and started hitting people. There's no class there.
It's what they're breeding.
It's what they're breeding, mate.
Actually
Yeah.
do it.
No moral decorum whatsoever.
I'm just saying, this is how fascism was born
Yeah.
in Germany, where people like this young lady believe the whole society is behind her.
Yeah. She's still going off up there.
Brainwashed society was behind her. Society which was hailing a Hitler as a god.
Yeah. Yes, Rosalie, pray, pray, pray. I'm just going to wander back and check our cars, make sure that they're all right. Yep, cool.
King James Version. I'll read this morning a few verses that David asked me to read, and Brett, who understands and curious and close friends, have many discussions over time. And some of these verses are verses that Stephen asked that might be read one day.
But I'm just going to wander back and just watch the cars there and back that way, just make sure nothing happens.
We're going to start with what's been described as the Lord's Prayer. And it comes from the book of Matthew, the Gospel of Matthew, and Jesus was teaching his disciples. He was in on the well, and preaching various things. And he said to his disciples in verse 9, after this manner, therefore pray ye, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil.
God bless you, Steve. It seems like a huge memorial in Warwick there. I don't really know the Facebook page that Vicky's going on. It's her own private page. Just goes to show the amount of respect the man had within our group. Across the nation, really. He was a lovable character. I think everyone has the right to pay their respects in their way, and I think lighting candles and some roses at the front of the water there, at the front of the governor's house, is the very appropriate place to do it. Pray for that girl in Jesus' name. Love might shine on her. She can have the heart to know and empathy towards people as they pay their respects. Pray that she's not so easily triggered by people who are fighting for truth and the sanctity of children. I'm sorry to see people get that way. If I had have acted in that way, mate, there would have been cops all over me. So yeah, I'm heading back to the car now just because make sure that it's all right. We've sort of got gear out. Vaughan's down there, but you never know what people are going to do. She seemed a little volatile. So then go and kick candles. I mean, that's just, well, it's petty. But she reached her hand out and slapped Christine too. So there's people there won't film the kids. Just look back this way. Look at me. It looks like they're all clear there anyway. Moving on further. I might as well go put the kettle on, I suppose. I'm here now. There's so much hurt in this world, and it really does hurt. All these people hurting on all sides for all various things. It's all an indictment on the government, which is now a corporation quite clearly, and a Governor General who takes no leadership at all. If he could have just responded to one letter, take some sort of response. La leadership. 400 days. But see, they want us to turn against each other. It's exactly what they want. While we fight each other, they get away with everything. Just like the distraction in court the other day. While the police are fighting me and I'm fighting the police, and the judiciary seems to be fighting us as well, the Governor General gets away with everything. The government gets away with everything. They're laughing. We're all in the courts fighting each other, and they're getting away with everything. Anyway, it's a sorry state of affairs. I think I'm just about done myself. Just grow weary of all the hate. I've seen what hate does. So she's walking down here now, filming us, so let's see what she has to say. Undercover cop. All over her legs.
Exactly, yeah.
Tell him what they did to my dog. No, tell him. Which one of them?
I heard you.
Which one?
I heard you and I heard
Which one was it? Which kind was it?
No one kicked your dog, they just stopped your dog from going in the candles.
No, keep those stupid. No one gives a fuck about your tea light candles and fucking twats.
Thank you.
Oh, it's quite clear for you.
We're on the internet every day.
Tune in, Freedom Front Camera. Tune in every day, mate. We'd love to hear from you. Trigger City.
Calling us cancelled.
That's why I came back. I had a feeling she was going to do something back here. Sorry you had to see that, Diggs, but triggered, fully triggered. That's the sort of people we're trying to reach. The mentality that we're trying to reach with love. Oh, I want to say one thing. I'm glad I'm not married to it. That's for bloody sure. I'll put a kettle on. Nobody needs that shit in their life every day. Golly, who wants to be here every day? I don't even want to be here, mate. Golly. Take it up with the Governor General. See if he listens to you instead of me. I'm sorry about that, Diggs. I really do. I don't know whether to film it or let it go or whatever, but walking your dog in the park's supposed to be a beautiful, peaceful thing to do. Oh, it's just sad. It is. One that won't wake up for sure. This is freedom said. It is. That's the nut we're trying to crack. We're trying to crack that nut without a nutcracker. Just trying to tap into it, so to speak. It's horrible. And we've copped this for bloody yonks now. You and all of us, we've copped it for over 3 years. Oops, swallowed the fly. I didn't see it come back up either. I must have swallowed it for sure. Oh well. Excuse me. Oh. Oh, excuse me. Well, there you go. I just swallowed a fly. I hope I don't die. Should I swallow a spider to catch the fly? Oh, excuse me. Oh, wash it down with coffee. Oh. Yeah, most definitely swallowed it. Just as I was taking a deep breath inwards, the fly went toward my mouth and it went down that. I don't know why anyone would swallow a fly. Oh, excuse me, I'll recompose myself. Oh, she'll go do a report and things. We've got the footage here. Excuse me, sorry. I still feel like I've got this fly crawling around my throat. But, you know, that's what these people do. They'll go all out to destroy a bit of love with their hatred. Do you think any one of us is going to go to the police station now and file a report for the assault or the abuse of a member of the public against us? I'm not going to waste our bloody time with that. But yeah, it's their lesson to learn. But oh, anyone got tomato sauce? Oh, something to wash this fly down with. Hi, Diana. Protein, I know. It's funny, it didn't come back up, and I don't think it quite went down as soon as we were sitting there. Excuse me, I've got to make a coffee. I would quite have liked to stay down the front there and kept filming and paying respects, but yeah, I had a feeling that thing was going to go off in the car park. No, still haven't got it. Must be there. They're staying down there. Oh, I still got it there too. Oh, honey, coffee, bit of milk, some water's boiled. Mate, we're right. Watch this fly down. It's not the first fly I've swallowed. Just one little itty bitty fly and just about did me in. Oh yeah, wash it. Oh yeah. Kill it with hot coffee. I don't care if it burns, just go down the tummy and stay there. Oh, excuse me. Right, compose myself. Yeah, I had to film it, I know. Yeah. Yeah. I don't like to see anyone in that state. But it gives no excuse. There's no excuse for the actions of that lady. It's her actions that she should have been able to control. She could have said a little piece and moved on. But I guess we got free rental space on her forehead. She won't stop thinking about us for days. You go into the police station and lay a place report using that language. You wouldn't take that one home to meet your mother. No bloody way. A spy drone. It might have been one of those little spy drones, yeah. Sent it down to get that sample they wanted. Yeah, I know. I'm still not over it. I can still feel the bloody thing. Oh, it's not like I swallowed it. It's like I breathed it. Flight pass. It's a little flight pass. Take it he got permission from air traffic control. Itsy bugs. G'day, Nan. How are you? Oh, how's the retreat? You got a bicky? A bicky would actually probably be the thing to do after swallowing that fly. I think I can still feel it. Take a deep breath and I think I feel its wings going. I can dodge bullets, can't handle a fly. Oh, excuse me. Oh, you coming out or you staying in there? Well, what if she saw me swallow that fly? You reckon I might have been able to break a smile out of her? See a bit of a funny side? Nothing like a bit of light comedy to change the demeanour. I hope you don't see Vaughan go off very much, mate. If he wanted to be told what to do, he would have got married years ago, just like me. Like I said, bad behaviour begets bad behaviour, but credit to our mob here, they kept their stuff and they saw what she was going to do, so they just stood around the candles just so that she couldn't enter that space. Then her dog came over all wet, but the dog's just playing. It's a dog, it's fine. But it just tried to move in on the candles they had lit up there. And all Mikhail did was just hold his foot up, just bend up the knee and just hold the foot there just so it couldn't go past. He never kicked the dog. We love our dogs and animals. So the dog's fine, but yeah. I can see how she made the conclusion the dog was kicked, but he didn't swing his leg toward it. He just put his leg out and upwards. So he was actually unbalanced. He had one leg. I just put his leg up so the dog couldn't go past the leg. He didn't swing the leg toward the dog. And it's because they had their little things in a circle, the candles, the rose petals. Yeah. One-way ticket to Trigger City. I know. Oh, the fluff falls from the fan and you can have that one, Michael Brown. Put that one with cabbage and eat it. Yeah, it is in the box. Big Ricks. I've got a bit of Big Ricks there. I'm way behind on the feeds, obviously. G'day, Lulu. How are you? Yeah, are you the same down there, Lulu? It's been 5 days solid. And like I said, we even witnessed it. Planes going across with chemtrails. Another plane going beside it, no chemtrails. And then another plane tried to veer in on the chemtrail. And that plane, there was 4 of it, turned its chemtrails off just as it came in behind it. So there's more to see here than people realise. But if it wasn't for the chemtrails, it'd be a beautiful sunny day, no cloud in the sky. Yeah, I heard it was a crazy day in Melbourne yesterday. I don't know what your views are. Yeah, I've only got one little bit of feedback. That they thought it was weird that these little separate groups just setting up, but yeah, I can't comment. I didn't see anything. Yeah, I thought it was good to see all the people out and about, but I'll read your feeds and see what you think. It's just good to see that the Freedom Front hasn't died. but someone suggested that it was more controlled in Melbourne. But yeah, I don't have any comment on it as such. I wasn't there, haven't seen it. Missing all the action this morning, Luli. At first we got cooked Karen. And abused it. I should have asked her, is your name Karen? But I wouldn't do that because we've got lovely Karen here. My amazing flew right over the top of Canberra on Friday and got the chemtrails from Plainview. Right. Come on. Get down there. Get down or get out. It's not a horse. It's made my voice a little hoarse, but hey, Batman. People are losing it. I suppose that's that volatility we have to watch out for, yeah. Well, then, if that's the case, maybe we could have handled it better too. But how do you release the trigger on someone who's in fully automatic runaway gun, so to speak? Well, I suppose we don't retaliate. Michael McCormack's office. He's on our federal. He's our federal MP. Useless as a wet toilet paper he is. Yeah, it wasn't pretty. But you know, when it's all the skin off my nose, I'm not the one that needs to wake up next to it in the morning. I've just been bugged internally. No. Suppose go bush for the day. What did the cops say? So where do you live? I look around. I'm living right now. Where do I live? Oh, where I am at the time. At this moment in time, I'm occupying this space. But right now, I'm living right here. Another 30 minutes, I'll be living somewhere else. It's like a trick question, isn't it? What, do you want to look up my address? No, mate. None to be found. Won't find me wearing a dress. Oh, here's that Batman talking about some bloke called Hoodie, who's going to be a feature of the next clip he put out on those clean chemtrail. Okay, cool. Yes, and True Blue Aussie, I think, is referring to the point where Bosey made a comment about the chemtrails being some good stuff, the white hats maybe flying in the sky. I'm not sure how much he believes that either, but we just know that there's something to see here. At the end of the day, at least everyone's talking about chemtrails, which is still out of our control. But in Bosky's defence, that has been part of the narrative. But yeah, I don't like to comment too much on it because it makes us look like crazies. But yeah, part of the narrative again, I said, and this makes me sound like a crazy, but they're saying that the chemtrails of what the Black Hats are trying to do in the sky, like this stuff here. Oh, hang on. Whoops. But it's being mitigated by other things being sprayed in the air or released into the air by light beings. Now, at least Bosie didn't go down that path, because that would make us all look real. What the fuck's going on up there? But yeah, there's something to see here. But at the end of the day, if you want to find out about chemtrails, well then Bosie would be your man. He's the only one who seems to want to approach the subject. And all those people that said chemtrails aren't true are now jumping on board and they're saying, but Bosie said the chemtrails were good stuff. And yeah. So at least now they're all talking about chemtrails. So maybe it was a bit of inadvertent action to spice things up and just realise the chemtrails are really there, and to look up and actually acknowledge that something's going on here. Yeah, I've thrown my full support behind Ricardo Bosie and Guru, David Guru Graham, and the ticket they've put forth, the A1 ticket for the New South Wales election. I believe it's the real front in this fight in this country at this stage. It's the best chance of hope is to get them in the door of Parliament in some capacity, that they can start, number one, laying these things on the table for issue, or at least be able to provide a good opposition to all the crooks that are currently in politics. I've spoken to them both, and I know that neither of them want to be a politician, neither of them want to enter the ring, but due to necessity and to try and get momentum in this fight so it doesn't die down, and for us to be, as Australians, be able to save ourselves, they've entered this arena in New South Wales. So yeah, I fully encourage everyone to get behind them and support them. You've got someone to vote for. A lot of people say, oh, no suitable candidate. Well, in the New South Wales election at the moment, you do. You've got many of them, up to 18, I believe, independents running under the A1 ticket, but it's Ricardo Bosie, Dave Guru Graham, Jackie and Franco are probably the key people that you really want to be putting your weight behind. Give them a gig, give them a crack. They want to represent us, the free people of Australia, in the political arena, to try and bring some sort of integrity, or to fully collapse it, to give us a clean sheet of paper approach. Yeah, I've made no denying where I stand on that. I think it's where the front is at the moment. So next weekend, 25th of March, everyone will get to make their stroke on a piece of paper and make it count. If you have voted for anyone on the ticket for Guru and Bosie, I think you go onto their, I forgot the name of the website, I think it's Vote One, their website, and register your vote. Because if they don't get in, well then at least they can prove the fraudulence of the election. But I think they've got so much support that they'll probably break the algorithms here and actually get the gig. And they've shown just how hard it is to get anyone who wants to represent the constituents truthfully into Parliament. They've tried all across the country in every state election and a federal election, and no one's got in. Anyone of the Freedom Front that has been voted in has not had the courage or the balls or the substance of character to go forward and lay it down in Parliament and remain silent. There's the seaplane. Red tail. But yeah, once again, this is just my personal views in this Freedom Front. It's not the views of everyone on this front. It might not even be the views of the channel holder here in United Australian Protest, but I'm in front of the camera, I'm going to speak my view. I think the biggest danger to the country, I just spoke about what the main front is for us to watch here. I think the biggest danger to this country at the moment would be the voice to Parliament. I mean, there's a lot of dangers, pharmaceutical agendas, a lot of danger in staying silent, a lot of danger in not doing anything, a lot of danger in those who weaponise themselves against us, a lot of dangers in those pillars that they've weaponised, being government and media, police, etc., etc. there's a lot of dangers there, but I think the most overt danger that they're trying to enslave us with would be the voice to Parliament. But they remind my views. You guys can pick it up as you're going down. I'm sure we've got all different views, but ultimately we must make the stand. Very proud to be here with you guys doing that. Where else still down the front must be a big memorial. If I'd have stayed down the front, I wouldn't have swallowed the fly, would I? Swallow the fly. What have you got there, mate? You've got me video on my laptop on you. But I don't know why I would swallow a fly. There's a good view of my back. I'll be right back. Where are you, Michael Brown? What have you been putting down, Michael Brown? Oh, there he is.
G'day guys and welcome to another collapsing Hang Loose Recluse video. This is a mainstream media person who's going to collapse live on the screen. Now with all the collapsing TV hosts and the TV industry over the world.
I like it, but I am going to stop there due to censorship. I'm going to go back and have a look at it afterwards. Who's that behemoth in there? That bloke needs a haircut. That is the St. Benedict cross, Rosalie, it is. Yeah, that was given to me by a very good friend of mine, my brother in arms, Sean. It comes with its own prayer, and each letter on the cross means a different verse of prayer. To cast out Satan, it's an instrument to cast out demons for exorcisms and things. I was very thankful for the gift. I've got a gift coming for him too, but it's still being sent from the Sisters of Carmel. But anyway, we'll get to that one. I'll show it with you. Yeah, Christine's okay. It was nothing in it. I mean, there was probably enough in it for the police to weaponise themselves against the free people again on MSU, but no. I think everyone was just a bit shocked that someone would try to destroy, or deliberately destroy, a memorial, candles lit and rose petals, as we pay tribute to what was a very good life lived by a very good man in Steve. I mean, that's very poor, bad behaviour. But she did tell some truth. She kept saying, the Governor General's not listening. He doesn't bloody care. Well, she's right. Maybe she should take her disputes up with the Governor and see if he cares about hers. Said it was a badly planned psyop. Yeah, right. That's what I'm hearing, but I can't comment on it. I just praise the people in Melbourne who are just getting up and making a stand. And all the power to them, and I pray they get the power to do something about it, because we all seem to be in this stand for freedom. It just doesn't seem to be getting anywhere. That's why I'm really keen to see a couple of people get into the seats in New South Wales to shake that bloody tree a bit more. Put it in a place where they can't deny it. or at least be in a position where they can get a first-hand view of all the other MPs and all the other so-called politicians, and then work as an opposition to hold them accountable to their own comments and their own actions, what they're doing behind the scenes that we can't see. And I think they'd be very powerful in opposition. And I don't think they'd have to make shit up either. Where was that? So I was just seeing last Pinster, saw a video, young Nazis dressed in black marched up and down the road being protected by a row of police from the Freedom Protest. Where was that? It wasn't, it was just a fly. Stop your whinging, Dan. Get out. Come on. You over it yet? Hang on. Yeah, I'm over it. Oh, I might have to go back and look at Lulu's footage. I had everything off. I turned everything off yesterday. Really? They've sent our diggers to war against Nazis. They sent our diggers to war against ISIS. And now our government is siding with the Nazis and ISIS in Ukraine. It's not acceptable. Not in any capacity. We found the police to be reasonable here as well lately. Not that I've been here for a lot of lately, but yeah, everyone's commenting that the mood's changed. So even today's little spat by that lady is unusual at the moment. Even the rowers and us seem to have built a rapport. As you would have noticed as they came past today and they're rowing, Phil paused. Paused, let them do their thing. They pass and then we continue. And I heard that a week or so ago that all the rowers stopped in the water for the 2-minute silence and paid respects, and thanked from the boats, yelled out thanks to our group on the shore. So the mood's changing. Probably why some of these cooker watchers are getting triggered quite easily. You're a good man, Batman. Boosie is FOS. Don't understand the FOS, but once again, everyone's got their views. It could be good, could be bad. Comment on it, I don't know. Yeah, I like the comment, that vote you for you. Yeah, and I like it because I don't think they're lying. Well, I know them as people, and I see behind the scenes, and I just see how much they put into it, how much they care, the conversations at the table. And then to think about food, it's dinner time. Oh, what are we going to do? I don't know. What money have we got? Oh, no money. Just put things together. There's no money in this. I don't think they're getting a wage or anything like that. It's wrong. They're just putting everything they've got into it. Yes, I'll have a look at that one once I turn this on. Yeah, pretty much, Batman. No. And then knowing your triggers sort of then allows you to know when they're coming and when you're being triggered. And then that allows you to act then have them the frame of mind or the thought process to have a different action. With PTSD and things, I suppose that's how I learned it. You're in a schema, you've found a way to protect yourself. So every time you're in a situation that triggers you, you do the same thing, which doesn't always mean it's the right thing. It's just that that's the way you've schemed your mind to protect yourself. So once you realise what the trigger is, and then understanding that you are likely to do that process, that action, because you always have, then at some point there you have the clarity of mind to try and make a different decision, a different action. It's the actions you control. Can't exactly control the fact that, you know, we're triggered by certain things, or, you know, emotions are triggered by certain things. We can't always control that, but we can control our actions, and that's very important. And a lot of my actions were detrimental. They weren't helping. Yeah, I was safe, but it wasn't helping me grow as a person. Oh, you were there, were you, Batman? For the atoll. I'd hate to think of myself as a professional protester, something I'd never really done in my life. Do we get a ticket? A little certificate. You are now a professional protester. Woohoo! I'll thank, shake the hand, shake the hand. I'd like to thank my fans. I'd like to thank the Freedom Front. I'd like to thank those who chose to give a care. Yeah, I've always said that, don't let the truth get in the way of a good story, but that's as a storyteller telling a yarn around the campfire, you know. When it comes to telling the truth, there's only room for truth. These guys are taking a long time down the front. It's not like I've got to be anywhere. Instead of having a party, like, follow us. What's happened there? Someone else swallow a fly. Do not induce vomiting. It does feel good when the weeds are pulled. I need to do myself some weeding. I enjoyed that. Sounds silly, but quite peaceful. Getting your hands in the dirt and pulling the weeds out by the roots. Okay, something's going on with Mel. Hope you're all right. Sorry I missed it there. To my crew with the letters, one was a gift also. Somebody swallowed something. I can still taste that fly. Maybe not taste it, I can feel the texture of it still at the back of my throat. Yeah, mate, exactly that, Batman. Look, how long have we been here? At his front door, at his back door, on property, just off the side, every day, and he hasn't bothered to respond in any capacity at all. Even the letters we've written, he hasn't replied to them. They've just been rushed, scrambled replies from his secretary. And it's not like they tried to de-escalate or give information. They gave us nothing. It's just disgusting, mate. And this guy thinks he's a leader. We've got him in a leadership position. That'd be Leanne. Yeah, there you are. just see beacon on the Tasmanian government. Yes, the Ukrainian soldiers there were wearing ISIS badges. And that's the footage they're putting up on the mainstream news of Ukrainian soldiers, and you're looking closely, they're ISIS badges. Mate, I doubt I could even be mentioned in the same sentence as that man of salvation. Possibly. Hey, Jimbo. G'day, mate. Sparky wants a sausage. I've got to, actually, they're still out. I better put them in the bloody fridge, actually. Bloody chemtrails. Oh, I've got a sausage for Sparky. Am I ever going to get to the bottom of these feeds? Jeez. So Michael Brown's left his nail polish out. Someone swallowed it, and now they're calling poisonous hotlines. Michael. Yeah, I hope it wasn't a GMO fly. Punisher is live. I'm at the bottom of the feeds. Sweet. Just watching this one. Shoot for the sky. Yeah, look, I don't think it's normal, the military exercises. When there's exercises on the streets, the public are very well notified, as in like the kangaroo exercises and things that we used to be a part of. I haven't heard of a kangaroo exercise being on for a long time, but I don't know. I haven't been engaged with the military really in any capacity for a while. And I lost all contacts with my military personnel when I was sort of deleted from the Facebooks and messengers and everything, lost contacts. Yeah, look at, I don't know. Yeah, I don't understand that at all. Yeah, I wish I could give you something. I tried to zoom in and look at the very end of their rifles. If there's like a red cap on the end of the rifles, which would mean they're using blank rounds. Oh, gee, I forgot the name of the device. I called it the wrong name, really. It's basically a red plug, screws into the front of your rifle, allows the recoil from a blank round. But I couldn't zoom in on any of the footage to see, but that would be one indicator, which means if they've got blank rounds, well, then it is just an exercise. But I couldn't see any of that. It was right at the early hours of dawn too, by the looks of it, or late evening. It was more than a platoon. It was probably a company strength. We're just going to have to watch this one. I was quite happy to see them in Australian uniform. Yeah, and I don't almost want to make anything out of it. It would just be nothing. I'm just going to watch this show, I suppose. And I know that we're getting to that sharp end of the stick, but oh, that was a little fly burp. Oh, it's repeating on me. glitch there. They never want to seem to go straight down the stomach, do they? They want to seem to sit there in the back of the throat. Yeah, well then, well they shouldn't be, you know. They shouldn't be armed. Yeah, just, well then it sounds just like an exercise patrol. Maybe Tobruk landed on the, maybe they're inserting into the national park there for some sort of exercise. Maybe a car broke down. Yeah, I don't know, mate. I'll be guessing. And yeah. And then why just that suburb? Unless it's a cordon search, putting up a perimeter around an area, and then going in and doing a search within the middle of the cordon. But it just sounds like it might be just something a bit more random. We did an exercise in Catherine in the NT. We took over that town. But that was well planned and the public were well notified. There was 17 were there, right? Could it be a sign? Or could it? Well, then, if it's a sign, what they're probably saying is something's going on in the Jervis Bay area. Yeah. The video wasn't facing me when I swallowed the fly. Breathed in the fly. Consumed. It's not like my tongue reached out and grabbed it out of the air or anything. How are you, mate? All right? How you doing? They looking after you?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, good, mate. Good to see you.
Just pop by and take it off, so I'll see you around.
Yeah,
Heard the good news for you.
Yeah, mate, it was great. It is. It's taken a while to dawn on me, but I'm feeling pretty good about it. Just get that freedom feel again, so. But I wouldn't wish it on anyone, mate. Just that lead up to it. No bloody way.
They put you through hell for once.
Oh, yeah, and I put myself through hell too, because I took it so seriously. And they can't be trusted. But yeah, no, it's a good outcome. We'll go with that.
Yep.
And yeah, a little bit of a debacle down there. That's never nice.
Yeah, I saw that this morning. That was.
It's never nice. I even feel for her.
For a phone.
To instruct her in correct pronouns to use, and she didn't like it.
Oh,
Wonderful start to a Sunday morning.
yeah, mate. I think I'll pack up and go find a little bit of bush or a creek or something and go enjoy the day. But yeah, I sat here before. I was swallowing a fly. They're all laughing at me because I swallowed a fly. Did
She's not an old lady that swallows all everything else.
Yeah.
I did. I thought about swallowing the spider to chase the fly, but I wouldn't know why.
Anyhow, see you guys.
Will do, mate. Catch you later.
See you around, Dan.
You too, mate. Have a great day. Hey, thanks. We'll catch you soon. Louis. Oh, I did. I was a big fan of Louis. But I was more of the, hit him high, hit him low, hit him with the old PB. Oh, well. Maybe a lung buster will fix. Yeah, you there, mate? What's going on there at the front there? See if I can bring. Oh no, it's Facebook. I can't get on Facebook. That's right. Yeah, I'm obviously not here for entertainment purposes. Sitting here doing bugger all. There's my friends. I think that fly's coughing up. It's all right. It's just smoke. You're right. Suck it in. It's all right. It's gone now. Right, it's trying to crawl back out. Oh well. What are all the poor people doing today? I'll just keep reading the feed, see what you guys are all talking about. You're more informed than I am. Basically on the night, I don't know. He's going to a club in Bombardary. My internet is good. I'll try and get up a live stream. If not, I'll just film it and upload it tomorrow. Sweet. Yeah, get out of here for a while. Forgot about that ad, honestly. People were stupid name for a fuck. Have a great day, Dash. Yeah, go to do. Oh, my place, Canberra. Right, eh? Comes Vaughan now. The Vaughan identity creeping up on me. Hey,
It's hot.
yeah.
Better get out of this.
Yeah, well, it's working for me here at the moment with a little bloody bit of shade.
No, I'm like get the
Yeah,
car out.
yeah, get the car out. It's a nice breeze, eh? We'll crawl in the back here and have a little kip. Wait for them all. Must be, yeah. Don't see you get upset very much, right? Don't tell me what to do.
But she walked straight up to Mark and just called him straight up. What did you say? You see, like straight
Yeah,
up.
straight
Just-
up.
No, and he didn't even say anything to him. So she's already aggro.
She was, mate. Acting like she's a police of authority, filming cars, whatever. I would go to the police station. I just saw all these cars in the car park. They're cookers. Yeah, I swallowed a fly. It's still not right, too.
A fly.
Yeah. I sort of breathed in just as it flew past my mouth and it didn't come back up. So I
Sure,
must.
it was a fly.
Well, the deep thing, it might have been one of those drones.
Yeah, I was gonna say, was it a drone?
Might have been. Maybe that's why it's still bothering me. I feel like I'm picking up the ABC News in my stomach.
You will transmitting soon. Yeah, I'm going to get out of this sun.
Nah, fair call, mate. I'm just waiting for these guys to come back. But yeah, I'm definitely not much entertainment for the digs to look out here, but probably tune out and, I don't know, clean my car or something. Yeah, do that, mate. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm in court again tomorrow.
Early one.
Yeah, it's just a hearing. But yeah, just more of the same, unfortunately.
What do you got? Suspended and drug screen, refused drug screen.
Yeah, I didn't refuse the drug screening. I just told them they're not putting that in my mouth.
That's what they're saying.
That's what it's about. Yeah, I think so.
See,
You never know with them. They can seem to pass you one and throw another folder of charges at you.
See, I didn't know you had 3 with that one.
Yeah. I don't know nowadays what is, because what is normally a finable offence seems to be place them under arrest and incarcerate them nowadays, you know? Just send me the fine.
They've still got plenty of time to change it.
I know, mate, I know.
That's the game.
The game, see? And I don't play games. If I want to play a game, I'll go bloody pull out the chessboard or something, you know? Yeah. In the same theatre of justice, we keep talking about playing the game. Even the magistrate said, you know, that's just how we play it. You know? And I said to him, I'm not here to play games, mate. This is justice. I'm not here to play a game. He said the word play. Mate, I'm not here to play with you. Fuck. Because if that's the case, when the police first walk up, they should say, "Oh, hi, we're the police. Do you want to play a game?" And I'll have the right to say, "Oh, yeah, let's play." Or, "No, I don't want to play a game today, thanks, mate."
Is this your first mention for that?
Yeah. No, there was a mention the other day, but I just wanted to get that other court case out of the way first, so that's why I adjourned it, and it comes up now. But yeah, I'd like to just get all these charges, because get all over and done with it since, yeah. Get out of Canberra.
You're going to take the discount code? 25%?
25% off, not guilty. Yeah, probably, I don't know. Yeah. So if I plead not guilty, I'll get 25% off.
Oh, you plead guilty.
Yeah. You plead guilty straight up, you get 25% off the penalty points.
Do you know if they take any demerit points?
Look, I don't know, because my licence is West Australian. They don't have any jurisdiction anyway, but they surely don't have jurisdiction over my West Australian licence. They're holding me accountable to their Road Traffic Act, which would be the territory. They're not federal. Yeah. And, you know, there's no use looking into it because it doesn't matter. They play by their own bloody rules anyway, so just see what they lay out at the day. But yeah, they could probably take my points, take my licence, and leave a homeless person without any means to get around. Just they wouldn't think twice about putting me on the bloody street here, and then say, "Oh, yeah, we've got all these services to help you." No, I don't. Just go away. I don't need your fucking help, mate. I said John Wilson's party. Leave me the fuck alone, party. The only thing I need protecting from is the bloody police and the judiciary, mate. If they stay out of my life, I'm bloody roses. Fucking full of themselves. Where's the victim? The Australian Corporation's the victim. So they want me to pay more money to the Australian Corporation who's blatantly trying to kill us via water, food and air. pharmaceutical and war. So the corporation is basically dragging me into the court to plea itself a victim of me driving down the bloody road. Poor little Australian corp. Oh, poor little kangaroo and emu. I'll grab the coat of arms and give it a hug. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna get going.
All right, mate. I'll catch you during the day, maybe.
Yeah.
Too easy, mate. Blind belief in authority is the greatest enemy of truth. Well, these guys don't look like they're going to come back for a while. I might tune out. Yeah, I haven't really got anything for you. Illegitimate Governor General. Yeah, Diggs, I'm sorry, I don't not really have much to tell you. You never know, maybe we'll get out bush and maybe do a bit of a bush cooker special later on, you never know. God bless you too, Daniel Lawrence. See you everywhere, mate. You're on every bloody channel, every feed, chiming in. Constructive, contributive. Your content is. Yeah, look, I might pack things up and maybe go back down the front there, guys, but I'm going to tune out, save it for another day. I hope you have a great day. Blessed Sunday. Good luck on your travels. Stay safe and pray for victory. God bless you.